the universe. And the sun, the earth, where do they come from? Now, how long have they existed? Now, which of you knows the age of the earth?
I know the earth has to be at least as old as we are.
Oh, no point listening to him. The earth is thousands of years old, even hundreds of thousands.
A million?
I'd say hundreds of millions.
Billions of years old.
That's correct.
What's a billion anyway? How many is that?
1,000 million. Everybody knows that.
That's right, but it's really hard to get such high numbers in my head.
Well, today we try to make things easy to understand. Galileo demonstrated that the earth goes around the sun, and Newton devised laws of gravitation. But when did the whole thing start? An Archbishop of Ireland, James Ussher, studied all of the texts in existence, some taken from the oldest manuscripts.
Oh.
And he studied and searched for years and years, and then one day...
You rang for me, Your Grace?
Yes, I found it.
Oh. What was it you lost?
I didn't lose anything, but all my life I've sought the date the earth was created. In these, I did find it. And these.
Oh, and just when was it?
Well, it was 4,004 years BC, the 29th of October.
You even found the exact date?
Yes, oh my, yes. I even know the hour. It was at 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's really good.
In 1681, an English scientist, Thomas Burnet, announced that when the earth was formed, it was perfectly flat until God became angry with men and launched the deluge. In 1696, another Englishman, William Whiston, said that God in his anger was sending a comet toward the earth. In 1735, a Frenchman, the Abbé Pluche, said God would rattle the earth. No one, not even the scientists, could yet comprehend that the sacred book, the Bible, spoke in symbols and that religion and science need not be antagonistic. Georges Buffon was surely one of the first to demonstrate it.
Oh, whew.
I know. No.
I'll bet that if I toss this stick half the time, it will land on the boards without touching on the line.
All right, you're on.
I'll bet it does.
1 golden louis. Go ahead.
Sir, you are going to lose.
What? And who are you, sir?
My name is George Buffon. I did some calculations. Given the length of your stick and the width of the floorboards, sir, you have almost no chance.
Ha! You're wrong.
We'll see.
You see?
Very well, throw it again.
Well, sir, you were right. Tell me, did you do a mathematical calculation?
Yes, an easy probability problem.
Nonsense! You brought me bad luck, that's all. What?
You owe me a golden louis, monsieur.
My name's Maupertuis, member of the Royal Academy. I find your calculations interesting, Monsieur...
Buffon. Georges Louis de Buffon. In fact, it's simple. A little arithmetic and geometry.
May I see? Uh-huh. I would like to present you at the Royal Academy of Sciences. And so I suggest we admit Monsieur Buffon into our academy. I see in him a great talent. What has he done to earn that honor? Excellent work in mathematics. And studies on wood, quite useful to the Royal Navy.
Yes, I am familiar with his studies. Excellent
He
work.
was a member of the Royal Academy at the age of 27, then intendant of the Royal Gardens. Buffon was to undertake a tremendous task, write the history of the world. Nobody since Aristotle the Greek 2,000 years earlier had attempted that. Do you realize what a colossal task it would be?
Monsieur de Bonton, we shall do our work at my property in Montbard. We'll work undisturbed, it's much quieter. Paris is a real madhouse.
Oh, what a strange animal. Because of its long neck, it can reach leaves at the treetops.
Here is the pig's ancestor. Now you and I are off to Paris. We'll put on a little show so we're not forgotten. Yes, we'll organize quite a spectacle. We'll have to invite the king.
His Majesty the King Louis XV.
You see who's here? Madame Pompadour. It appears she's a great favorite of the king.
Majesty, the sun is a massive fire, giving off enormous heat, as you know. By concentrating its rays, the way Archimedes did in his time, we may set fire to far distant objects.
Is it possible? You
No,
think?
it's a legend. Even the great Descartes says that's impossible. No, sire. He's wrong. This Buffon. Buffon has tricked us. There was certainly a fire inside. Otherwise, it's not possible, Majesty.
Go and see. If you wish, sire, you can melt iron with it.
No, that, Majesty, is impossible. You will see, sire.
Well,
He has surely cheated, Majesty. I know it! Ow!
I believe that a passing comet broke off a piece of the sun, this hot mass cooled down, and eventually became our Earth.
and did it require a long time?
Thousands of years.
Oh, more than 6,000?
Yes, infinitely more.
Well, then, your theory contradicts the Bible.
My friend, we must not mix up science and religion, and that's exactly what I have written.
My brothers, Buffon contradicts Genesis. He considers man to be no more than an animal like all others. He speaks about the formation of planets, but we know the Lord created them. He dares to claim that one day the sun will go out.
But Brother Lignac, Monsieur Buffon is very religious.
This work is wicked. It's an insult to God, and to ban it is our duty.
We might content ourselves by asking for clarification of certain passages.
Out of the question, he withdraws it or prison.
Oh, look here, Brother Lignac. Do relent. This is ridiculous. Write this down.
Go on.
Daubenton, the Sorbonne accuses me of contradicting the church.
I warned you.
In history, there was another.
No, the earth does not turn around the sun, so I recant because God has so ordained me.
All the same, Daubenton. The times aren't the same. Galileo lived in the last century.
Still, I'd be careful.
Yes, the best part of valor is discretion.
Here is Monsieur Buffon's reply. I withdraw everything I said in my book concerning the formation of the earth and in general anything that is seen to be in total contradiction to the story of Moses.
It's pure hypocrisy. Censor
Brother
him.
Lignac, Monsieur Buffon has offered to publish a retraction in the next book he writes. What more can we ask?
Buffon went on writing his monumental natural history. Then he kept wondering how long the earth had existed.
I wonder. Good. At first, the Earth was very hot, and then it cooled down. The time it takes these metal balls to cool down will let me calculate the time it took the Earth to cool down.
Nonsense, madness. Hot objects all cool down at the same rate.
Very well, pick this one up.
Huh? Oh, ouch, oh, ow.
The way I calculate it, the age of the Earth has to be at least 75,000 years.
Sacrilege, the Earth was created 6,000 years ago.
The truth is, the Earth is no doubt much, much older than that. Perhaps millions of years.
Oh.
Such a notion is grotesque. Beyond comprehension. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
This would be the first time a scientist asserted that the Earth had not been created in 6 days and that its age had no relevance to the mythical one described in the Bible. Buffon gave the evolution of the universe, their classification, and even dividing it into periods. And so the very first of Buffon's periods is when the solar system with the Earth are formed. And the second period is when our planet solidified. Great relief in landform was created then, and the third period, the Earth cools down. This brought about enormous modifications in its structure. The fourth period, volcanoes erupting and the water shifting once more and remodeling the Earth's crust. And the fifth period, the land still forms only one continent. Life forms appear and they evolve. Sixth period, land masses begin to drift apart. Seventh period, man appears. Of course, Buffon's ideas weren't very precise, but for the time, it was a completely revolutionary approach.
Oh, well, why was it? After all his calculations, Buffon went on to say that the Earth was only 75,000 years old.
At first, he wanted to put the date considerably earlier than that. 3,500,000, for example. But he was afraid they'd say he was crazy. No, of course, in the light of modern science today, we know the Earth is 1,000 times older than that, 4.5 billion years.
Hey, Maestro, it's impossible for me to get large numbers like that. I'm dizzy. You say the Earth didn't have any life on it for such a long time?
Well, it changed slowly, a little bit at a time, but look here, it might be easier for you to comprehend its evolution if we all take an imaginary trip into the past, eh?
Imaginary trip, Maestro? How can we?
Imagine that we have a time machine like this one. Now, if it works.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh! Ow! Yes, it's not bad at all for a machine we imagined, huh? The time lever is there. If you pull it back, you go back in time, huh? And when you push it, you go forward into the future.
Is that possible?
Yeah, of course. In imagination, everything is possible. Who wants to go?
Me.
Me too.
Well, since there are only 2 places, you two will have to go first.
Me too.
Me, I want to go, Maestro.
Yeah, you see? Now, you punch in the date of your destination in time, all right? And with this control, you go. Have you got it? Yeah? All set? Now, we'll follow your imaginary voyage on this screen. And don't ever forget, the minute you're in any danger, pull the alarm and you'll come right back to the present.
Ready? Where do we start? I mean, when do we?
You start 3 billion years ago, but you don't want to be there long. It's very, very hot. All right?
Hey, I don't get it. Disappeared.
You never get me in one of those things.
We are approaching 3 billion years in the past. Over.
Hey, look at that!
No, drat and fiddlesticks, it's not working. No. Hello, can you hear me, spaceship?
Loud and clear, Maestro. Over.
Yeah, good. Well, I guess you're 3 billion years away, right? The Earth's already cooled down and life exists,
Life? Well, nope.
In the water?
Do we go out and take a water sample? Over?
No. No, there's no oxygen, only carbon dioxide, another dangerous gas. Make an automatic sampling. Automatic. Now check it under the microscope. You see, children, those are the first living creatures.
The first ones?
Of course, tiny living cells with a simple structure.
Maestro, it's getting hot.
Leave the archaic era at once.
But to where?
You mean to when?
Go straight into minus 700 million years.
Kind of fun.
Arriving at 700 million years in the past.
There's nothing. Nobody.
Plunge underwater, you'll see.
Can we do that?
I asked your craft to secure, and the water is lukewarm. Don't worry.
We don't see any fish in the water.
No, fish will appear much later. You'd better go on to a later period, about minus 300 million years, and you'll see. 300 million years ago was an extraordinary era. Remarkable. The Carboniferous era.
Only Maestro. What exactly was the Carboniferous?
The era was very hot. The first insects came. The reptiles. And then all that vegetation that would be transformed into coal. That's the Carboniferous era. And now, children, you're going to see something fabulous. Are you ready?
Ready. We go to when?
To 225 million years ago. But for this time, you'll see the Earth from high up.
We go up?
Very high.
Okay, up we go. Oh, look at that!
It doesn't look like the Earth at all. I don't recognize it.
It's just as I said.
Oh.
The Earth has changed. Continents are on the move. Of course, nobody was there to see it, but Alfred Wegener, a German scientist, explained it.
180 million years.
I'm beginning to recognize the continents. Look, there, that's Africa.
And that one is South America.
And Europe? Where is Europe?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes?
What period are you in? Minus 80 million years, I think. Well, check the date carefully, will you please?
Yes, that's it.
Then land.
Oh, there are flowers and giant butterflies.
You can get out now. The air is good to breathe. But don't go too far. There are real beasts around.
Right, we'll be careful.
The first mammals, in a way, our ancestors. Don't disturb them. Go toward the lagoon on the left. They're unwelcome visitors. Quick! Move ahead in time. Quick! Go forward in time. It's an imaginary voyage, but all the same, you have to be careful or else. All right, children, you can stop now.
Hey, we're back. back at 66 million years ago.
Phew. Hey, they're both safe. 66 million? Hey, be careful. You're in terrible danger. Quick. Where's my microphone? Where is my mic? No, not that. Oh, where's it gone? I wouldn't lose a microphone. Hello, children. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Reply, you're in terrible danger. Come in, an emergency call.
Hey, we forgot about our earphones. Wait here, I better go back and get them.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, we forgot about our earphones.
Oh, hurry, you must leave.
Go very, very high. A terrible disaster is about to occur in a hurry.
Come on, quick, we have to go. Quick! I'll explain later, hurry. Hey, come on.
In this period, there'll be a great catastrophe. Oh,
Look!
Hello? What do you see?
a white light out in space, and it's approaching.
A meteor! It's a large one! Enormous!
They're returning.
It was...
You should have seen it.
Well, my children, you've just witnessed a few stages in the world's creation and in the evolution of our planet, and you saw the end of the dinosaurs.
But tell us, Maestro, how is it we know all that? Because really, nobody ever took a trip to the past, did they?
It was scientists who reconstructed the past, and so demonstrated that Buffon was right. Yes, he's the one. He gets all the glory for all our modern biology, Buffon, and evolution, and for putting the history of the Earth into the forefront with its fauna and flora. Yes, the study of the Earth's history. Scientific study was finally beginning to replace theology.